Hi guys, welcome back. Episode 49. It is the 31st of December 2005 and we played Derby. Well, unfortunately we're out of the League Cup, but you know, if you remember, that's where I'm playing the reserve team in that three attacking midfielders. We dropped a couple of points against Newcastle and obviously Chelsea, who are our chasers there in the league, but we still have a commanding 6-point lead. We faced a half-decent Derby team today, because usually they get relegated. So now, this one here, they've beaten us twice, and it's this one here which stung the most, which is final day of the season, and we threw away the league, basically to lose to them. So hopefully not going to happen today. We're pretty much at full strength. So a slight little change there. We are going to lose Daniel Bonera. He is moving to Milan tomorrow. So it will be his final game in a Manchester City shirt. Whether he gets on or not, we'll see. But anyway, enough clicking around. Let's get out there and let's face Derby, who have Louis Saha and Malcolm Christie, who is actually really quite good on this, although he has not scored a lot of goals recently, but he is pretty decent. They've signed Quinton Fortune. Lee Roach is fairly decent defender as well. He comes from Manchester United. He's got some good, decent stats. Other than that, but I feel we've got enough to beat them. We're a pretty good team. I mean, you just look at the quality we've got across the park, and you know, I've almost turned us. Well, I kind of have turned us into Man City of now, or a few years ago at least. Anyway, it's looking okay. We've got Mike Duff with a shin injury. Van der Vaart nothing, and Farnerud nothing as well. Oh, Closer with a foot injury. Far out. Right, let's you know what? Let's get him on. Let's get Bonera on. And we'll also get Nicky Ferenko on as well. Just save those two. We don't need injuries coming into January. And we're struggling here against Derby. They've hit back with some great football, getting the ball on target. And there you go. Malcolm Christie. Sebastian Frey didn't move. And Derby are turning into a bit of our banana skin team. Let's get some mixed passing, and Torres on for Zlatan, just as I praise Malcolm Christie, but then Lebo, pulls it back to 1-1. Good stuff. Hopefully we can nick a victory. I say nick. We shouldn't be nicking a victory against a team like Derby. We should be beating them quite convincingly, but Lebo, gets a second. That's got to be the winning goal, as the commentary says. We'll do our usual little shutdown tactic. Oh, and Torres, icing on the cake to make it 3-0. 3-1, sorry. And we really came back there in the last 5 or so minutes to really put them under the cosh. Van der Vaart there with 2 assists, so that is excellent. 6 points ahead of Chelsea. As they beat Palace. Ibrahim Said is banned for 1 game. When does that come into effect? 14th of January. So he's got 2 weeks before that comes in. So he will probably miss the Tottenham game, I think, unless there's an FA Cup game in there. Going to update some game data at the moment while we tick over into the new year. Oh, and we've scooped the third month running Premier League Manager of the Month award. Oh yeah, Matteo Braichi. His contract's running out, but he's a good player and I do like him, but I'm not sure where he would fit into our team. You know, I've got Owen Hargreaves, who's really only a bit of a bit player at this point, because no one's dislodging Cambiasso, although is what's his face Braichi Matteo. Is he a better DMC than... No, Cambiasso is way better. I wonder with Hargreaves. I mean, a lot of these players we are getting on Bosmans. No, Hargreaves is better all day. Liverpool, Brett Ormerod. Have a look at his stats though. 20 pace, decisions, determination, finishing, dribbling, acceleration, agility, balance. Off the ball, 14. That's not bad. Good work rate. Although for a striker, you probably want that quite teamwork. You generally want quite low. He's a really good striker. Parmadou Carr. I'm not going to get Parmadou Carr. We have signed Jimmy Tam from Hakim. Yeah, he's just coming as a hot prospect. Well, hopefully his teamwork's quite low. Actually, I didn't notice that before, and his balance. But anyway, Martin Palermo, nice. Justin Walker has moved to Norwich. That's good for him since he's just wasted his career. He really should have left ages ago. Ray Parler, Hugo Werner, Thierry Henry. Milan splashing the cash. Barca about... only really got one season out of him. Iker Casillas going to Valencia. Okay. Well, there's Daniel Bonero going. We don't really need to see too much of this, but Barcelona, Gary Neville, Trezeguet, Matt Jansen going to Arsenal. Jeez. Tristan to Valencia. Celtic have signed Raquelme. That's a boon for them. Gundamar Mete has gone. Oh, Barcelona Chivu. They're splashing the cash. David Beckham as well. Far out, Barcelona. Have a look at this. Like 60... What's that? Like 67 million in the January transfer window. Very un-Barcelona-like. Panic buying. So with Daniel Bonero going, we are going to promote Freddie Wisp. He will get a regular spot on the bench now, which is good for him. Sorry guys, a lot of dithering there as I look through transfers that do not affect my club in the slightest. Sorry. I mean, you should be used to that by now if you're a regular viewer of my videos, of me slightly going off on tangents and looking at various players. Oh, they were back in that club in 1994. Who cares? Anyway, we got West Brom on Wednesday now, followed by Leeds. I have a feeling that in between that will be FA Cup third round. Let's see who we get there. Tottenham Wednesday, Palace, Blackburn. And then we should come back to our Champions League game, I think, after that. Hopefully. Alright, here we are. And Koronko is suspended. I forgot he was coming up for a suspension. Anyway, West Brom, they've beaten us 3 times. How the hell have they beaten us 3 times? We have scored 20 goals against them, so we do like scoring goals against them. 5. Excuse me, 5 in the last few games. That's all right. That'll actually give Risp a chance in the to start, and we'll get Taribo West is really lacking match fitness. So we'll get young Jimmy Tam onto the bench. And speaking of Jimmy Tam, into defence. Cool. Oh, and Farnerad's on 95%. He's not playing. We'll play Mark Kerr and Bakaloglu on the bench. Cool. Jimmy Tam, 36. Let's get out there against West Brom at the Hawthorns. I'm going to do it again. As West Brom stands out. Lee Hughes, Jason Roberts, yep. Milan Barosh sitting on the bench. And there's Van der Vaart. Where are West Brom? They're probably struggling. 13th, they're not doing too bad. Liverpool 12th, interesting. Charlton, Borough and Wednesday struggling down the bottom. Oops. Sorry guys. We are cruising here. I do like the fact that and now in league games, I'm super confident with this team that they will get, they've got enough to get victories and stuff, like coming back against Derby, for example. Lee Young Po is going to come off because we can't risk him. He's just been praised by the media for how excellent he's been playing, which he has been. He's once again averaging over 8, which is incredible for him. And Risp has moved up to a 7, which is good, and Closer bangs in another. Okay. Oh, and Van der Vaart goes down just as I make a substitute. Just as I go to make a substitution. Bakaloglu one for him, and 18%. It is not good. We'll leave it at that. Actually, we'll just leave the 2. We may make another one soon, but I very much doubt it. No. Pretty straightforward. Nice good win over a relatively average opposition. Chelsea have stuffed up there, I think. Yep, they drew with Blackburn, but United have beaten Charlton, and they sit 7 points behind us now. We're slowly... the dreaded torn groin muscle. That's Van der Vaart out for 2 months. That's a massive blow. I forget he's only 22. Look at those stats. Absolutely disgusting for a 22-year-old. And disgusting, obviously, in a good way. It's not having as good a season as he did last year, but still. That's a blow, especially on that left. But we've got D'Alessandro is coming back soon. We'll probably get him onto the bench for that. How did Risp play? He got an 8. Not bad, but Jimmy Tam, you're out. All right, we've got Leeds on Wednesday. I thought the FA Cup was going to be this weekend, but maybe it's not. Maybe it is after the Leeds game. No, but it can't be because we've got Tottenham on Sunday. Why hasn't that draw come yet? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, Ronaldinho, oh yeah, oh yeah, on a Bosman. Ronaldinho on a Bosman. How freaking good is that? Crazy. He's been killing it at Paris. That's amazing. I'm so glad to get him. How's all the Nelka doing at Betis? Oh, he's crashing it in. 18 and 18. A good little buy for them there. Really good buy. His goals just sort of fell away in that 3rd season. And Matthias Vassou is going to Charlton. I couldn't keep him. He's unhappy. He wants first team football, and sorry, mate. You're a decent player, but just haven't, you just haven't quite got in this all-star team. It's tough. It is tough. Dean Ashton. We did try to sign Adriano as well, actually, and he's decided to sign a new contract at Parma. Interesting, because I offered him a pretty good packet. Knob end. Nah, just kidding. Leeds. 6th. Oh, good team. Good team. Jonathan Woodgate is good. Ligwinski's actually quite good on this when you nab him at the beginning. Ian Hart is good on sign Michael Carrick. Harry Kuehl, he's out for a week with a stub toe. And they signed Hugo Viana. Loire they signed. They've got Mark Viduka. Oh, he's unhappy. Alan Smith. How are they lining up? Cool. Still got good old Lucas Radaby. Chris Kirkland in goal. Brett Ormerod going to Liverpool. Matteo going to Juventus. Fair enough. Chris Cole is back from his foot injury, which is not massive news. Keane praised. Yep. Luca Toni's great. Obviously, he's at Sunderland. I forgot that. Tip on Luca Toni. Brescia, if you load the Italian leagues, they usually have a they usually get relegated, and he has a relegation clause, and you can pick him up super cheap. Jonathan Blondell. He's 21 and he's good. He's homesick, so not super tempted to buy him. When the hell is the FA Cup coming? Oh, of course. We don't come into the 4th round because we're in. No, that's not right. Arsenal are there. But wait, are they playing European football? See, they're out of Europe. Oh no, they're in. Oh my god, they're in the 4th round. Man United are there? How did I dodge the 4th round, the 3rd round of the FA Cup? That's so weird. Have I just been ditched from the FA Cup? That's so weird. That's so weird. Because I'm due to play Crystal Palace on Sunday the 29th. But that's the 4th round of the FA Cup. Surely I'm not coming into it in the 4th round. I'm so confused. Are we really annoyed if we're not in the FA Cup? How can we not be in the FA Cup? Oh, we're really sorry. There's an odd number of teams. What? Why are Liverpool loaning? Weird. That's a decent buy. It's 32, but still. I just don't understand what's gone on here. Is it Liverpool are in there? Arsenal are in there? What? Chelsea? How? So confused. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh well. I don't think we're going to play in the FA Cup this year. It doesn't make any sense. I haven't won it yet. That's the one thing that we haven't won. I'm so confused. How? Oh, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, Crystal Palace game on the 29th has been moved because Crystal Palace play West Ham in the 4th round of the FA Cup, which somehow we're not in. What the hell? I'm so confused. Anyway, playing Leeds today. What the Anyway, sorry guys. We've played 2 games this episode and we're 20 odd minutes in. So I'm still so... Lee Bowyer is so confused that he decides to get sent off against his old club. I've never ever seen that happen. I've never seen a Premier League team. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have known, but I've never not played in the FA Cup. When you're in the... So weird. If anyone can explain it, please do so. That would be grand. Cool, everyone's good. Let's get back out there. Get in closer. This is going to be another solid game. Let's get Alessandro on for Farnerud. And... Sorry, I shouldn't really whistle like that. And Cambiasso arrest. And then Dean Stevens. Who's he? Oh, he's yeah. One more just to seal the game off would be nice. Oh, I think Mark Viduka with a consolation goal. Hope it is only that. 2-1 win. And I whistled again, sorry. Ibrahim Saeed, a rock in defence as per usual. 7 points at top. Yeah, we're going to discipline you for a dismissal in a prior match, Lee. Not cool. Well, I'm still just shocked about that FA Cup. I'm absolutely shocked. I'm speechless. Really should get over it though. All right, we've got Spurs next. Cool. Oh, we've thumped them. 10 goals in our last 2 games against them. And they beat us 4-2. do score a lot of goals against them. Barcelona again splashing the cash. What the hell, guys? Like, literally 93-ish million. 93 million they've spent in January. Did sell a few players, though. Walter Samuel. Far out. They're just turning over players. That's not who I wanted to look at. Walter Samuel. Back to Roma. Weird. I made 500k on him. Righto, Spurs. Saeed's out. Risp comes in. Jimmy Tam on the bench. It's Dudek. Dean Richards, RIP. Robbie Keane. And they've scored Timmy Cahill as well. Obviously, Robbie Keane scores. But closer, he bags his 19th of the season. Oh, and Tottenham get one back as well. And then Farnerud, while I'm distracted looking at other stuff, obviously. Bloody hell. Goals, goals, goals. Wow, what a first half. 2-2. Goals ahoy. Goals ahoy. Goals galore. We don't want to slip up here. Tottenham are wanting Champions League football, but we are wanting the title again. Sorry, I totally zoned out then, guys. Totally zoned out while I was looking at that, and I was like, there's Ibrahim on a set. Ibrahimovic. God, just on another planet there altogether. I do apologise. Right, let's get Zlatan off for Torres. And Makarov. Oh, let's actually try and yeah, good. Not do anything because Lee Bowyer's just scored. Good stuff, good stuff. We need another one. Torres. Fernando. It's only his 5th goal of the season. He's still down as a hot prospect though, which is nice. Come on. Yes, that's a good win. Really solid win. Closer, 2 assists and a goal. Good stuff. Zlatan was ordinary though. As we cruise 8 points ahead of Chelsea. United game in hand, so they could go 7. Anyway, guys, another cracking episode. 4 wins. Was brilliant. We are now, I think, games without losing 13 in a row. So that's amazing. We've got Wednesday, Palace, Blackburn, West Ham. 4 more kind of, I guess, middle bottom table teams before we kick off again with Champions League football. And then looking towards the season, we have a little bit of a tricky run in. So weird about that FA Cup. I have no idea what happens. If you guys do know what happened, please comment and let me know, because I'm still quite stressed about it. Other than that, guys, like, and I will subscribe. Always forget that. Catch you next time. Bye.